can you give us a brief on what CDA is all about, what kind of products or brands do you represent in this region?
Okay, let me start off with a bit of CDA. We established this company in 1994. It's a part of a major group consortium, which is the Midis Group. Midis Group is a multinational worldwide based. We have 167 branches worldwide, around 233 shareholders worldwide. And we deal with practically all major IT products in the market. We deal with Dell as CDA. We authorized preferred partners, tier 1 partners for Dell. We are authorized resellers for Apple, and we do Xerox, and we're gold partners for Adobe. So these are our key products that we deal with, and obviously with a lot of acquisitions that Dell has done, of it more than 25 companies having acquired over a period of time by Dell. Sonicwall has been one of its key products which they have picked up and which we have been selling for Dell prior to the acquisition with Dell. We are system integrators. So what we do with the market, what we do in corporate market is we offer solutions for networking infrastructures. We do data centers, and when we tied up with Dell in the year 2008, that was the time when we signed up with Dell. Dell was one product that we were strongly looking at to acquire under our belt, because this was a long run horse. So we boarded with Dell, and since then we never looked back. And slowly and steadily, Dell started acquiring major companies, and one of them was Sonicwall. And we were doing Sonicwall prior to acquiring Dell. So in the year 2007, when the Internet City was established, we had shortlisted Sonicwall within the Media City, Internet City. So as a company being shortlisted, every requirement that would come up within this place, we would furnish the requirements. And by default, Sonicwall would be suggested to clients in the Media City, Internet City for the security reasons, for their email solutions, and so forth, so on and so forth. But those were the initial stages when Sonicwall had actually, when they actually put their foot in and on the accelerator. So it was a good product, and whenever we have gone with Sonicwall, it's a product which clients have always multiplied into. They've never changed the product, so we were very comfortable at that point in time. And then later on, Dell acquired Sonicwall. So when Dell acquired Sonicwall, obviously with the brand name itself, Dell acquiring Sonicwall itself gave a major boosting to Sonicwall products. So a couple of our major acquisitions in Sonicwall, one of them was Dubai Culture, and this happened 2 years back. So this was one of the major clients where we established from scratch the data center, and in that we recommended them for Sonicwall for security. We had 11 branches linked to their office in Kisses, and then they shifted, Dubai Culture shifted to TFC. So we linked all these 11 branches, and Sonicwall was one of the major products that we bid in. And we acquired those tender. There was Cisco in running. So when you have these major partners who have been established for long, and Sonicwall, coming in as a product to compete with Cisco, it wasn't easy for us. But we managed, with the expertise, with the back-end support that we got from Dell and Sonicwall, we could convince the customer with the features and technical advantages that we have on securities and email solutions. We managed to get this acquisition of Dubai Culture. Apart from that, we've gone into clients like Sharjah Police, where we have again sold Dell Sonicwall security solutions. So when you look at a client like Sharjah Police, it's a major client. When it comes to security, it has to be the utmost secure systems. And if government like Chartered Police could consider Sonicwall to get into the data center, I think it's the right time that we look forward to major corporate clients and government getting Sonicwall as a brand register.
Okay. You said you started with Sonicwall in 2007, back in 2007.
Yes.
It's been around 7 years now. How has the response been so far? How's been the experience working with Sonicwall all these years?
Sonicwall, when they started off in 2007 itself, they were very positive. They knew and they had a long-term vision in mind. They knew they were there for the run, and they would give the competition the run for the money. Initially, when they started off in 2007 itself, we had probably the general manager, I remember coming across and going out for meetings with me. So it was a very humble start with Sonicwall during those days. We would go in for our corporate meetings along, and we had some very nice deals that we did in corporate. And most of the advertising companies which are based in Media City today, you would find Sonicwall as a product which is launched. As I mentioned to you, we registered this brand in the Media City, Internet City. So this by default became a product which was recommended by the management offices to any company that would release an office in Media City. So it was a humble start. We started off well, and Sonicwall has been excellent in support services. They have got a team of highly qualified technicians. So when we look forward offering solutions, we have got back-end support from Sonicwall. That helps us to clinch our deals as well. Apart from that, we got our own engineers trained by Sonicwall. So they have regular trainings for technical people and the sales account managers. This helps us to keep in touch with Sonicwall's latest products, and technically as well as from the sales perspective. So this is the way we have mounted on with Sonicwall, and with the excellent support, I don't think we look for to any other product than Sonicwall.
Okay. Being a partner of Dell for so long, are you also in the Partner Direct program of Dell? And if yes, what kind of comments do you have regarding the partner program?
Yeah, the program they've set up for their partners are amazing. And obviously today, as you are completely aware, when it comes to end computing products, there's not a lot of margins or room for you to maneuver with. But with the products like Sonicwall, with the other products like Case, Quest that Dell has taken over, Force 10 as the other enterprise product which they have on board, what we have noticed is that Dell gives us an opportunity to raise our stakes when it comes to the bottom line. So we end up anyway, Dell has of late acquired a lot of corporate clients within the education segment, within the government and the corporate market, which is a global segment.
You said that you've been awarded with many points when you exceed certain numbers. At the recent partner event which Dell Sonicwall had, you had won an award. Can you tell us something about the award and how important it is for CDA?
This is something I really take pride in, to be honest with you. This happened last November, and Dell invited me to this forum which happened in France, and they said that you've been awarded as the partner, the best partner award for the UAE. You're shortlisted partner, and I said I hope I could probably get this award. Usually we have been working very hard towards achieving our goal. So year on year we've been proving ourselves, but there are partners who have been there for the last 15 years. So to compete with the works of those in line, their seniors, we had to do a lot of investment in resources when it came to technical resources as well as our sales force. So both our forces are technically qualified, the sales force as well as the technical force. And every time we would invest, Dell was aware of our investments. And we went along with Dell. So this was one important thing which Dell recognized, and when they saw the numbers coming in the enterprise, because it was not easy to cut the competition through and position products like Sonicwall, like Case and Quest into the market, which already has leading products, leading partners. So we were awarded this thing in November 2013 as the Partner of the Year award, the highest growth, fastest growth partner award. This was at 237% of growth, and that was a massive thing to achieve. And when for the Midis Group, this has been a major achievement award that we won as Computer Direct Access.
What are your long-term strategies as far as Sonicwall security solutions are concerned?
Sonicwall has obviously come up with their series of mobility security, which is the NSA series. Then we're talking about the email security solutions. We board with the WXA series of theirs, and Sonicwall has been consistent in their deliverables. They've been consistent in their product line. What they commit, they have been offering. Their roadmaps are very clear, ongoing, and that's one of the reasons why I feel that this will be the product that will be my future to go along with in the enterprise.
What sort of marketing strategies or business strategies do you have in mind for 2014?
What Dell counts in their partnerships is very important, and what they look at a partner is resources invested. So whenever they have certain product lines which they introduce, they obviously want us to specialize in those products technically as well as when it comes to selling the product. And this is where we invest as a company. Midis Group has never looked back in investments of training their staff technically as well as sales. So we take the pride in that, and we are highly qualified. Sonicwall, we are the partners qualified technically, and we prefer technical partners for Sonicwall. That we are Dell authorized service partners as well, which we again boarded last year on. And today we have we've been very successful with Dell on as being an authorized Dell service authorized partner. Going along with them, we are not Dell authorized service partners, but we are specialized in Force-in and in Sonicwall. So these are the two products which Dell has marked for us in the infrastructure market, and that's the reason why we have got our engineers qualified specifically for Sonicwall and Force-in. So when you invest, when partner invests in this kind of product line in technical, when it goes to the technicalities, obviously Sonicwall takes the pride in going along with us as a partner to provide solutions to the corporate market, education and government.